Hello everybody, my name is Underskies and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time, Sayori was acting weird, so I'm worried. So let's see what's up. So more poems. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Sayori, probably Yori. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. Are you happy? And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Skies. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Liar. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? Alright. You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, Monica. Hey, Skies! Hi! Have you thought about what you want to submit to the performance at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. I'm worried now. I'm gonna have to look into shit. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of feelings in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I actually are really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if it shows in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think it's kind of a vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poems with you, right? Alright. The lady who knows everything. Oh. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Yeah, I'm not going to read the poems. I can't. I'm too tired, guys. But I'll read them on my own. So, but it's kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost a paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Monica, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm responses to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that writing is good or okay or bad, then they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monica. Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see that you're getting far, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just kidding. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyways, Natsuki holds out her poem to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of trouble and fear. The dismissed you're wandering over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sights, a sea that sparkles with a brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you'll daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Right. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you'll daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you left long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That was actually, yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach was awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it only happened because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same things. She wanted to pick topics and have us both write about it or whatever. You really can see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. Because there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. And at the very least, it was a good practice. Sure, let's talk to Yuri. Yuri! Fuck! Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair for me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Yep, you never heard my shoulders crack. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. It's fine. I'm just a little too used to it. Don't worry. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. Yeah, I'm never gonna try and read cursive. I can't read it. So, I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasions. And it can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You divided from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stretching the air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Oh, of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she wasn't feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That's curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri can... guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri to do? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't I also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorate them to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. Will be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sky. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my own club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you didn't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Skies may not like to be around you, only to make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decoration. Hold on, I never said that. Oh, Yuri, bitch! I'll go with Natsuki for that one. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Sky too. What are you saying? It will be extremely curious work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. Monica, take me! In the end, I think it's up to Sky to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm pretty sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Come on, we can just settle this already. Yeah. So guys, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. I mean, it's going to be anyone there prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we've already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No! I can't pick Sayori? Really? Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Fine, Monica! Whatever! Well, I guess I should... Yeah, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least... but I agree with Natsuki. Oh, what did I do? Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Skies was the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. No! I just want to make sure Sayori's okay! Jeez! You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motive interfere with this decision. Ulterior... Oh, what are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motive. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. I choose! Leave me alone! We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. But, can't I pick? So you're good to... Okay, I get it. Technically, most logical for guys to help one of you too. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Fuck. Just a minute ago, you were saying that. That's because. Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. But, of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Oh, fucking hell. So that's everything, right? No, I think that's it. Are you excited? Yes! Awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you guys? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yoi? Yoi? She's still sulky. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! She went over to put her hands on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Yuri releases her hands and turns around, face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one who surprised Monica. They are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori's always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's no more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, I'll be staying here a bit longer. I barely got to read anything today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I started following Monica and Yuri out the door. They chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally would would have gotten home and realised that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Humph. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I was going to be at your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyways, I need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like that in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah. Never mind. Are you okay? I couldn't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming over to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. Anxiety's still shooting through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to huddling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Now I'm worried. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous about. It doesn't help much. Oh dear. I wonder if she's acting any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Skies. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Saya's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animals as well, decorating that she'd had for years now. If you'd come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares into a random directions. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, guys. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have to come here. You wouldn't have to even be thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, guys. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Skies? I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. For what reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to a waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori's kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done anything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Skies. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close to everyone else in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Skies. There's nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped is for everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streak down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Skies, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you've convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Skies. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Skies, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll go mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's really scary. It's always scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, guys. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hug is so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, and she does so. I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it with you? If it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house, and at the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend a few minutes back at my house, anxiously waiting for Natsuki to arrive. But before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside my front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. So, hey. I didn't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Suki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way and find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I did already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. It could be that she's a little different outside of school after all. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. And when... What? You're not gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Skies? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab that bag. I grab Natsuki's bag holding out to me. Get! This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm small, isn't it? You jerk. Dude, not cool. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you asking me? What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Jeez, Natsuki, here I thought you'd be a little bit more pleasant. Are we getting started? What? Or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you now. You know? And just because I didn't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! What's that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. You get all sour when girls call you gross. I finally found your weakness, guys. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull out things of her bag so we can get started. For long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spills, flour, fluid and plastic bags are thrown about every to top. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. So guys, where did you put the food colouring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the tray. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To colour the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different colour. That way, even if the flavours aren't different, everyone can still pick their favourite. That's a cute idea. And are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food colouring into each. And that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. the presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. It's just looking at it, making everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just to make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you... Yeah, it's getting there. We were using an electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl of icing. The icing is still lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It just takes a little too longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. I see! After a few seconds, the consistency of icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize it, Natsuki sticks her finger into the icing and pops it in her mouth. It's reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! He suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder enough for my fingers to reach the icing. Triumphantly scoop with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with her bowl on my... The force of Natsuki pulling causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got them on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off and shoves the finger towards my face. Oh, you wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist and hold it before it reaches my face. She tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do know that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking the icing off. What? Did you see these just... Oh, this just got weird! Natsuki is surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. I just did a bad! Oh no! Her face is entirely red. Fuck it. Guys, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. I guess so. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki's... He gazes at me in silence. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Because flipping out, this is getting weird as shit. So, I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye, guys!